What is happening, champions? Here we are in my ARL V39, this comical little tank destroyer. Look at this thing. I mean, honestly, that shape, that ugly turret on top, the tracks, how large they are, and then finally this absolutely huge gun. I mean, look at that. It's definitely the same size as the tank, maybe even a little bit longer. Just, wow, this thing looks ridiculous, but it definitely serves its purpose. Especially the gun. And no, the title to this video is not a joke. This is a legendary match. This is one hell of a match, and it's very, very suited for this tank destroyer. Any other tank destroyer in this position probably wouldn't have done this well. And so I'm going to take you on a journey through the ARL V39 and how I think it should be driven. Let's go ahead.
Time to roll out.
So we are on Pearl River. It's a Tier 6 maximum match. So like I said, awesome conditions. I love Pearl River. It's one of my favorite maps in the game. I was a new player when this map came out. So I got to learn how to deal with this map along with all of the veteran players. So back when I started, there wasn't ambushes at the bridge. There wasn't all these crazy guys who knew the sniper positions. It was just a bunch of people derping around trying to kill each other. You know, just like it's like it would be in the lower tiers. So it was a lot of fun for me to play this map, and I've always had good games and had a lot of fun on this map. So I'm going to try and show you my spots and how I deal with this map. This is one of my most favorite spots. I come up here usually with tanks with good view ranges, and I try to scout mostly. Try to keep myself under control, not shoot, and just spot for my team so that they can shoot. And I think, and this is my personal opinion, I know that this varies from game to game, but hold on, let's take a shot on this A20 here. Look at this shot, very, very tight. Boom. And like I said in previous video, if you wait for your French guns to aim fully, they can be laser-like. They can shoot straight down the middle and hit whatever you're aiming at. So right there, that was a good example. The only problem is waiting for the aiming time. Let's show you. Look at that wait. Oh, that's unbearable. And that your gun traverse on this TD is horrible. So you have to, you have to keep moving your hull to keep up, and your aiming circle just gets larger and larger. And leading targets is just horrible in this tank. But it serves its purpose. It has its very good qualities about it. Anyway, as I was saying, this is my opinion. This is my strategy for this map. Basically, you can't really send too many tanks up here. If they rush it, you need to try and ambush them up here in this. You need to shoot down at them. So this whole area, I love the amount of strategy that goes through here, because some people will not go up here and some people will absolutely go up here every time, and it's just an amazing, it's a clause. It's something to this map that just is a variable. You'll never know what's going to happen up here in this flank. But if you do get over here and like this guy's saying here, they're taunting you, saying, "Oh, come across the bridge, I dare you, I dare you." You definitely don't want to go across that bridge, because you will get shot. We got a T-150 here, see if we can intercept him and do some damage. But that's kind of my strategy. I like to ambush them in the town above the cap. And this side can win. It's possible. Don't just say that this side is always biased and they're always going to win. The eastern side has some advantages, but the western side can win. It can do good. You just have to give it a chance. Now, I haven't gotten any kills yet, but that's going to kick off pretty soon here. We'll speed it up. It is a little bit boring here at the start. There we go. Get some of that speed. All right, here we go. T-150. Oh, I'm going to shoot you. Yeah, put a good shot into him. 324 damage. That's a good hit. And now look at the rate of fire on this thing. Absolutely fantastic. See ya! Right there. Send that Hellcat to hell, where he belongs. Pull up along here. See if we can get a shot on anything else. We can't actually do it, so I'm going to speed it up again. Basically what's happening up there in the northeast is that it's failing. They're going to kill this heavy tank, and then they're going to taunt the hell out of the Artie in chat and kill him. So as you can see, they're taunting him right now. Hi, gorilla. Yummy. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he was doing up there. Completely wasted his tank. It's kind of funny that they taunted him before they killed him. Those jackasses. Alright, and now we're going to my favorite spot. This is my other favorite spot. This is for ambushing. And this is what I mean. You really want to ambush them right here. Now, unfortunately, that tank fell, or the tree fell the wrong way. So, and I didn't really have time to angle myself to make it fall the right way. Ooh, nice hit. So I couldn't really get the most cover out of this position, sadly. But if you drop that tree in the right way, you've got a lot more camouflage. Boom. Take the T1 Heavy out. Now we got a KV-1. But we've also got a Churchill gun carrier, that one that was taunting earlier, and I actually go for him first. There we go. Put a good shot in him. Now let's go and come back in a different location. And this is really what you want to be doing. It'd be nice to have more tanks up here helping to defend, but we got to do this ourselves, it looks like. And we are getting some cover from tanks back here, but you know, we need more up in where I am at. But they're helping out. I'm not going to fault them for being back there and helping me out. So now we got to get some shots on this KV-1. But what I don't realize is that there is not just a KV-1 here. So I shoot the KV-1. I see somebody fire, and I feel like it's safe to come out again, which is a mistake. Boom. And I still hit the KV-1 even with an injured gunner. Basically what happened there is that the AT-2 has a derp cannon, and he didn't penetrate, which is really, really rare because the armor on the ARL V39 is notoriously shit. It is terrible. You are thinly armored, and that's going to come in play later in the match too. You'll see something amazing happen that I had never, ever thought would happen in this tank. But basically, yeah, he just bounced right off, and that's probably due to the distance he's shooting at me. He lost a lot of penetration in that distance. It's a derp cannon. It doesn't have much penetration to begin with, and he just bounced off. But it still killed my gunner. Notice that. Took 100 of my health and killed my gunner. So, yeah, he still did some damage. So let's get this KV-1. Oh, speed that up. So we're going to come up in a different location and hope that we can get this KV-1. Now this was a bit cocky and stupid. I didn't think the KV-1 had moved. He'd been there for a while, and he actually moves. So I don't actually get this shot. I thought I was going to, but yeah, didn't happen. Come back in a different location. It's actually my same location. I don't know why I keep coming back to this point. I should probably be looking for better locations, but this is a really good spot. Feel free to use it whenever you want. It's a good spot whenever you guys are getting destroyed on this flank. Now, where is he? Where is that KV-1? There he is. Take him out of play. There's the AT-2. All right. So now we could talk about the length of the barrel on this gun. Now, this is going to be a boring discussion, and fast forward through it if you want to, but I kind of feel like I want to talk about it because I feel like this is the reason why they gave this tank the amount of penetration that it has. If you notice, this has an incredibly high penetration rate, 212 for standard and 259 for premium, and that's what I'm loading up right now, and you're going to see why. Now, the AT-2 has 200 millimeters of frontal armor, and it's sloped and slanted and all sorts of crazy strong in a lot of locations. But like I said, I have a cannon that does 212 or 259 millimeters of penetration, and that's all due. And this is, I don't know if this is because they wanted to do it like in real life, or if they're doing it historically or accurate. I don't know. It's wargaming. It's a game, I know, but I kind of want to talk about it, and that's because of the length of the barrel. Now, when a bullet fires, the striker hits the primer and the explosion happens and the slug starts traveling down the barrel. Now, depending on the caliber of the weapon and the length of the barrel, that's what you get your velocity. Now, and the reason for that is because when there's an explosion, as it's traveling down the barrel, the explosion is imparting force upon that slug. So the longer the barrel, the more force, and therefore the faster the velocity. So when it hits the end of this long barrel, the explosion fires, it fires the gun, and it just launches this slug out, and it's no longer imparting force. But because of the length of the barrel, the penetration is 212 millimeters, or 259. So with that kind of penetration, I don't even have to worry about any of the armor on the AT-2 at any point. So watch this. This is hilarious. I'm not going to waste my time trying to snipe that wedding cake. when I can just go
Destroyed.
right through the front of the fucking thing. And that's what I mean by this match was specialized for this tank. I mean, any other tank destroyer in that position would have to have thought critically and wondered whether or not they were going to get through. But I didn't have to. I knew I was going to go through the front of that tank easy. And that's what really makes this match special. It's just so suited for this tank destroyer. And that's not the end. This is a legendary match. There's some more stuff that's going to happen. We're going to speed it up. Basically what's going to happen is the Cromwell is headed all the way around to their base, and he's going to try and get the T-14 in the Gorilla, and watch what happens. It's kind of heartbreaking and kind of stupid for him. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. So basically, he's found the enemy. Let me get it right there. And he crashed. He crashed. He drove off a cliff. It said ally crashed. He ends up driving off this cliff because, I don't know, he must have been scared by the fucking Tier 5 tank. I don't understand. He drove off this cliff and died. And the Gorilla is... I just don't understand it. So we'll move up, and then he's going to start bitching in chat. You'll see it. He says, thanks for the support. Yeah, okay. What, we're going to stop you from driving yourself off of a fucking cliff? What were we going to do? I mean, honestly. Yeah, alright. Go ahead and bitch all you want. Because I don't care. I'm in a tank destroyer. I'm going to do some tank destroying. There's the Gorilla. I didn't have a shot on it because I didn't let it aim. We'll speed it up. I know that if you don't let it aim, French guns are going to veer off in some random direction, and that shot was just way, way too tight. Besides, if I had killed him there, we wouldn't have this moment that's coming up. I'm asking, how much health does the T-14 have? Because I know if it's less than 50%, I can one-shot it. Now watch this. This is absolutely amazing. So I'm driving along, and then I realize it. Oh shit. And I'm in a thinly armored ARL V39. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on. He hit me. How come I'm not dead? That's a Tier 5 artillery piece. What's going on? And I shoot and kill him. But look where he hit. My gun. My fucking gun. The one place he could have hit in this entire tank that doesn't have... I mean, that has armor. That can take an HE shell. He hit that place. Because of the size of my tank, because of the angle, because of the sloping, I don't care. Just because I was driving the ARL V39, he hit the one part of my tank that could take the brunt of his HE. I mean, not only do the tracks have a hit pool, but the gun also has a hit pool. He did damage my gun, and the hit pool of the gun took that damage. It saved me from death. I actually end up this match with 1,000 potential damage, and I only have 610 health. I mean, that is amazing. That is just legendary. I don't know how else to say it. The one place he could have hit me that wouldn't have killed me. He could have hit here, you know, anywhere except for here. And I turn around and blow him away. Wow. Wow. And I also have a repair kit, so I repair my gun, and then the T-14 just makes it easy for me. Just epic. On such a scale. I can't even tell you. It's... the ARL V39. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you drive this tank. Hopefully you can get yourselves into the same situations I do, and if you do, there's not a single tank in the line so far that's a stinker in the tank destroyer line, the French tank destroyer line, and I love it. I think it's great. Let's go ahead and go to the after battle results screen. I really don't even know what to say about that match. That match was just suited for my ARL V39. It was just predestined by the gods. I cannot believe, in a tank that is just renowned for being terrible, that I would have such an amazing match in it. I mean, the start of the match was pretty lame, but then when you go back and defend the base from long range with that amazing 90mm gun, it's just phenomenal. It works very, very well. And to take a shot from artillery and not die, that's something special, especially in a tank destroyer with weak armor. I mean, high explosive shells, when they penetrate, they do max damage. And I mean, I don't know what the max damage on the Grill's gun is, but the Gorilla, sorry. I know it's damn well enough to wreck my tank completely. And what I believe happened is he hit my gun, and my gun took the brunt of the explosion. So it did damage the gun, but I actually got the kill on him. I still had a repair kit, used it on my gun, and then got the kill on the T14. And what a shot on that AT2, not even giving a single fuck about his armor. Just right through the front of it, where it's the strongest. All it took was a premium shell, dropped him deader than shit. That was amazing. So we got a Reaper Medal, Master Gunner, 50,200 credits, 3,998 experience doubled, which is a fuckload of experience, especially for this tank. That pretty much was a 2,000 experience game. Not all the way, but it was very close. Top Gun, the only two tanks that got away from me without me killing them was a T-150 and an A-20. T-150, we knocked out the fuel tank. Churchill gun carrier, sorry. We injured the driver and the gunner. KV-1 knocked out the radio and the track. T-1 Heavy destroyed the track, and the AT-2, we injured the driver. 2,658 damage done, 7 kills, 1,333 experience with a Top Gun battle merit. This guy down here, the M6, got Sniper. T-40 got Confederate, which is that's awesome for a Tier 4. Cool-headed for the AT-2. But wasn't very cool-headed when I put a shot through his driver's hatch. 15 shots fired, 14 direct hits, 14 penetrations with 2,658 damage done. 2 hits received, 2 penetrations with a potential of 1,050, which is the artillery. As you can see, I would have died had my armor not taken the brunt. And I don't know for sure if it was the gun, but I feel like it was the gun because it got damaged. But my armor took the brunt of the blast, and I actually survived in an ARL V39. 50,000 credits earned, and after a resupply of ammunition and repair and consumables, we're looking at 19,577 credits earned. So it's still a pretty penny. What a match in the ARL V39. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's how you drive that tank. If you like the video, leave me a like. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Take it easy, gents.